Two seats up here. Is Avi back? What we got going on up here?
Avi bailed.
Avi left. He's 1-0. Smart time to bail.
Talk about that third quarter. Both sides of the ball seem to be working.
Well, we talked at halftime that 68 points at the half, and way too high of a number. 17 second chance points, way too high of a number. So we weren't defending, we weren't rebounding. And the guys came out, I think second half we held them to 40% from the field and only 2 second chance points. So now you're defending and you're rebounding and you can get out and run. 37 fast break points. I mean, we had 13 at halftime. So it's amazing when you do defend and you do rebound what this team is capable of doing offensively. And that was on full display, not only in that third quarter, but the fourth as well. And tie game, and we broke it open with our defense and our rebounding.
You mentioned last week the 0 rebound game that Porter had in Minnesota, I think. It seems like a lot of his best scoring games are when he's able to get active on the offensive glass. Obviously, a lot of things were going well for him tonight, but how important is it for him to just be engaged in that area? Yeah,
super important because, we know what Michael gives us from an offensive lens, the shooting, the efficiency. Obviously, 2 games in a row where he's just put up amazing numbers and doing so in a very efficient manner. But to go with 12 boards, 6 offensive, obviously 6 defensive, 3 steals, just the activity. And I played him a lot of minutes straight. But he's ready for that. He wants that, and it's just great to see him playing at such a high level as we approach games 50, 51, 52, 53 going into the All-Star break, and we hopefully he can continue to play at that level on both ends for us as we move forward.
What do you think goes into Mike's best games? Is it just that the shots fell, or do you see maybe a different mentality or approach or something like that?
I think just aggression. You know what I mean? And not easing your way into the game. And there are times I know I can help with that, make sure the ball is finding him. But, if you chart the 39 points, yes, we ran a lot of plays for him tonight, but a lot of it was also him running, passing, moving, cutting, not standing. I thought he had some great passes tonight, 4 assists. Like, he had a really complete game tonight. CB got a defensive player of the game, but both Nikola and Michael Porter were in the running for that. I thought Michael had a really good defensive game. So it wasn't just the 39 and the pretty jump shot. It was the rebounding, it was the defense, it was the activity and the playmaking as well. So hats off to Michael for just impacting the game across the board.
You mentioned in passing, 40 assists on 57 made. That's a pretty good ratio.
Oh, it's a great ratio, and obviously Aaron Gordon tied a career high with 12 assists. Nikola gets 10, Jamal gets 6, Michael gets 4, and that's one thing I always talk about. Like, if you are a fan of this game, how can you not love watching the Nuggets play? I mean, the ball movement, the body movement, the unselfishness, the ball doesn't stick, and everybody. I mean, we had, Nikola and Mike shot the ball really well from 3 tonight, but the number of wide open shots we generated off of ball movement and unselfishness was fun to watch, and I'm glad we had a night where we could shoot the ball as well as we did, from the 3-point line as well as everywhere else.
Is the hustle play by Hunter Tyson?
Yeah.
That too? Yeah,
that was awesome. Just Billy Hoyle out there running down the ball and leaving it all out there. That's what Hunter's going to do for you. The kid is just a hard worker. He's a tough kid. And those are winning type plays. If that's in your DNA as a player, if that's in your DNA as a collective unit, then you have a chance because, guys are willing to do the dirty work. And that was a hell of a play. I thought Zeke, and not as many minutes as the last 2 games, I thought he had some really good moments as well. So it's nice to rebound from losing 3 in a row with some wins. We have another opportunity tomorrow night against Orlando, who's playing in SAC right now. So hopefully we'll try to get some rest mentally, physically, and get ready to go tomorrow night.
You guys have won 4 straight heading into the deadline. Like, how confident are you that this team has everything it needs to accomplish what it wants to?
Yeah, I think, it's been so hard to tell this year, Vinny, because how often have we been fully healthy? How many games has Aaron Gordon missed? And then he gets back, and now Peyton's out, and then Russ is out. So it's hard to really know who we are, because how many times have we been fully locked and loaded? But I like how we're playing. We've shown we can beat and compete with anybody in this league as currently constructed. And then obviously Calvin, I'm sure, is taking and making whatever calls he needs to make. But I'm gonna coach this team, and I love the group that we have, and I believe in this group. And we'll see what happens come deadline tomorrow afternoon.
Is Russ just going to stay day-to-day for now? Does he have a chance to go tomorrow? What's kind of
I don't know. I don't think he'll be able to go tomorrow, to be quite honest, but I haven't had a really in-depth conversation with Steve Short and our training staff about that. So we'll see, but again, those kind of injuries, hamstrings, calf strains, you got to be really careful with those. So I think we have 4 games now left to go into the break. So we'll be smart with it, and we'll kind of take it day by day.
Limited minutes, are you pretty happy with Jalen when he comes
Yeah.
in there and things he's been able to do?
Yeah, I mean, Jalen obviously has just been rock steady all year long. He goes out there, he runs his team, he knows who he is as a player, he doesn't try to be something he's not. He's going to run the team, he's going to make the right decision, get guys the ball where they're effective, he's going to make the open shot, and he's going to compete on defense. And that's the definition of a backup point guard. And I think he feels that at a very consistent level for us, which has been fun to watch.
One more?
I don't know how well you got to know Willie Green when you had him as a player in New Orleans, but with the season they've had, the number of injuries, another one at the very end, just putting yourself in his shoes, how do you even begin to kind of navigate the way that this has gone for them?
Well, yeah, I did coach Willie Green, and I have nothing but love and respect for him. He's a class act, him and his family. That was the case when he was a player. I think he had the entire respect of the league, and then now as a coach. And, this coaching is a fraternity, it's a brotherhood. And obviously I'm a little bit more sensitive to coaches because I'm the son of one. And you live the ups and downs, and seeing your father get fired and all that stuff. Then you choose to get into this crazy profession, and you understand it full well because you live it yourself. And for Willie to be going through what he's gone through with the guys in and out of the lineup, the injuries, that's always hard. But one thing about Willie Green, he's not going to feel sorry for himself. He's going to show up every day and do his job to the best of his ability to get that group ready to play. And I told him as I gave him a hug to say goodbye, just keep on being Willie Green. Keep your head held high and coach these guys up every single night.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.
We were planning Joker and MPJ. We can go Christian and